All right, so welcome. Listen, Dr. Lett here. It's not too often you get to interview one of your heroes, one of the mentors that laid the foundation. I'm excited, right? You often hear that you shouldn't meet your heroes because you're often likely to be disappointed. Well, I've met mine, and he's someone that really prepared me for some of the challenges in life that I couldn't see around the corner. So I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Malik Mostella. I am a retired Youngstown police officer and current Mahoning Valley Crisis Response Team member. I'm a negotiator. I also coach track at Cheney High School here in Youngstown. And I also have a mentorship program called the Lifetime Mentorship Program.
Yeah, so thank you so much for agreeing to, really speak to the viewers and allow them to get to know you and your impact in the community. Now, before we get started, probably when I was in high school, I was a little bit smaller, but I think now I probably got a shot at taking you. What you think about that?
It's always good to have goals. It's always good to have goals.
Now, you have inspired so many kids over the last, 20 plus years. What motivates you to continue giving back to the community?
I think the fact that somebody did it for me. If it wasn't for my high school coaches for track, I wouldn't be sitting here right now, because it wasn't that I was going down the wrong way. It was just the fact that I was doing too much. I mean, I had to concentrate on survival, and it was going to cause me not to graduate high school. And they woke me up, and they helped me. So in turn, it was just in my heart that if somebody helps me, I should help somebody else. So and even in high
Yes.
school, I was a part of different groups where we did community work and we went out, we did this, we did that. So it's always been a part of the makeup.
Yes. And that's something I can attest to wholeheartedly. Malik really has been one that, things that he's learned, he's passed down just generationally. Now, given your work as a mentor, and often as a mentor, as you know, it may take years, even decades, for you to realize like your impact. What moments have helped you realize that, you could have an impact on your mentees and folks in the community?
Well, as far as sports goes, like coaching the Striders, I'm literally coaching my first sets of kids, grandkids. So when they come back and they say, "That's my coach, he's going to coach you," things like that, or like job wise, when you come, because a lot of times in police work, you don't get to see the good that you do because you don't come back across those people again. So when you do come back across them and they say, "You helped me, you changed my life," or you helped me to make things different, it's huge. It's huge. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing and a compliment to have been in a position to be able to help.
Yeah, that's truly inspiring, truly amazing. Listen, there was one time at track practice, I got a little foul at the mouth with Malik, and he bent my arm like a chicken wing ready to be fried. And I just had to take it, and that was a fun time. That was a fun time. But as a community leader, what misconceptions do you enjoy debunking about Youngstown?
Well, first of all, we're gonna finish that story. There was a conversation with that arm tuck, about how we talk to each other, about how we speak to each other, how we treat each other. I don't want nobody to think he just got arm barred.
You actually remember that? That's
Oh yeah, I
You
remember
actually
that.
remember that?
I remember that. So we're gonna have a little chat. Come on over here. And we had a discussion. Man, the young man. Literally, city of Youngstown. They say there's nothing to do. That's not true. There's plenty to do. They say there are no jobs here. That's not true. There are plenty of jobs here. It's what you make it. This city is what you make it. And mindset is huge. If your mindset is this is all it's going to be, this is all it ever was, then that's what it's going to be. It's never going to change. It's never going to be any different. But there's plenty of opportunities here. You just have to want to do it. So I would want people to understand that if somebody tells you that there's nothing good going on here, that there's no jobs here, that there's no events here, that's BS. There's plenty of stuff going on here. You just got to want to do it.
Yes, and after an amazing career in policing, and you've pivoted and you touched on having your hands in so many different pockets of the community. What else can you add as to what's next for Malik? You mentioned, why you do what you do, and the various exciting things going on. What's next?
Well, some of that I'm still figuring out, but I started through one of my programs that I worked in high school. I started a security consulting firm called The Power of Words, where it goes into the schools. We still talk to the kids about how to handle traffic stops, how to deal with police officers, because we don't get, you really don't know. Most kids don't get to talk to cops. So you don't understand why we do what we do or how we do what we do. And that's important. It's important to understand why things happen the way that they happen. So I do that. And as far as the rest of it, I'm right now I'm just enjoying the fact that my time is my own and that I work for me. But working for
Yes.
you is people think that when you start your own stuff that is easy. It's not. Working for you is a very hard thing to do. But I'm having fun with the next chapter. I'm still trying to figure out what all it's going to look like, but I'm having fun with it.
Yes. So for everyone watching, please look out for Malik because he definitely he's coming. He's going to he's there, right? And so for anyone watching this that's interested in getting involved in the community, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them don't go and reinvent the wheel. I've seen a lot of people say, well, I want to get involved. I'm starting this, I'm doing this, and that. And there are 5 other agencies that are already doing it. So literally, there are programs that just research. There are plenty of people doing stuff that you can add to their program, that you can become an asset to what they're doing without creating another thing that's doing the exact same thing. There's strength in numbers. So if we all would work together and combine to do stuff, it would make things a lot easier. So if you're looking to get involved, look at what you want to get involved in and then research it to see who's doing what. And if you need help with that, give me a ring and I'll point you in the direction for what you want to do.
And actually, that last statement of yours really leads into the final question. So, how can people support you in anything you're doing?
Well, I'm always looking for mentors for the mentorship program. So that's I'll give you the email for it, which is lifetime 1070 at gmail.com. And the program starts 3rd grade through high school, and we stay with the kids all the way through high school, and it's career based. So you know you ask a little kid, what do you want to do? And they tell you. Well, what it does, it's with the little ones, it starts out with them just learning what it is so that they have an idea. By the time they reach junior high school, we're starting to tell them, like, you understand that that job that you want, you start preparing for it now. By the time we get in high school, it's okay. We got 4 years to get ready for trade school, 4 years to get ready for college, 4 years to get ready for military, 4 years to get ready for you to start your own stuff. And then we work our way through it. And then by the time they graduate, hopefully they've developed the skills through the program that last them a lifetime, hence the name. So I work with all of the schools in the area. If I get a call from a principal or from a parent, we sign them up for the program and we try to get them going. We go and meet with the kids once a month. And within talking about career stuff, you also end up talking about other stuff as well. So it's life lessons involved. So it's a pretty good program. I said we just went from crawling to walking, and it's fun. It's a good thing to do.
And for anyone watching, as you've seen with a lot of the interviews I've conducted, these people that I'm interviewing are mentors of mine. They're still involved in the community. And so what Malik is talking about, he can definitely stand on and stand behind is something that it's embedded within him. I'll post information on how you can connect with Malik, how you can get involved, support any of his ventures. Is there anything you would like to leave everyone with? Any takeaways?
And just remember that if you're going to do this, just remember it. Helping one person is huge. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. You never know who that one person is going to turn out to be. So helping people, if
Yes.
you're going to help, don't worry about how many. Worry about just taking care of what you can around you. It's been a blessing to be able to coach people and mentor people, and I'm blessed for letting them allow me to be in their life. So it's cool. But you never know who that one person might turn out to be. Somebody mentored Malcolm X. Somebody mentored Martin Luther King Jr. Somebody mentored Obama. Somebody, you never know who that person is going to turn out to be. So just do the work.
And before we wrap up, I'll share this. I actually didn't tell Malik I was going to share this story. The reason I still consider him as one of the most important mentors in my life, when I was approximately 17 years old, I lost my father. And that was a really difficult time for me. I was in high school. And of course, I'm still developing, growing. And I didn't know what was next in life. I didn't know how to handle all the emotions and everything that came with that. I reached out to Malik. The man pulled up on me about 10, 11 p.m. I don't know if you remember this.
I remember it.
It was about 10 or 11 p.m. And I was like, listen, I just need to talk. He pulled up. He basically pulled up with all this SWAT gear. I'm like, you got a warrant for me? What's going on? But he was there to talk. He was there to talk and let me know he's there. So when he says that for you, for your child, for anyone within your circle, if he says he's going to be there, absolutely 100%. And that's something I hold true. It's the reason why I wanted to go into law enforcement. And while that didn't work out, all the lessons that Malik taught me along the way are ones that, have really helped propel me in life and prepare me, because I've had many setbacks personally. However, the thing about it is not necessarily just the setback, but how you overcome that. And so I felt prepared to overcome those setbacks, more so when Malik gave me, when I graduated high school, I know he remembers this, a baton. And that was just such a symbolic gesture. It was a baton that I fell on. But for him, it was a moment that, listen, take this with you. There's meaning behind it. I didn't see it at the time. I was 18. Now I can look back and say he left breadcrumbs that were lessons. So really support. So I thank you so much, Malik, and the viewers, they won't be disappointed watching this.
It was good talking to you, sir. It's good seeing you as always. Keep up the good work.